the topic on Azure subscription, and also we'll be talking on um, accounts, cost management, and many of all those things today. So we want you guys to please pay attention to things I'll be saying, and also, if possible, once I record the videos, you can go back to it and watch the video clearly. Today, we'll be talking about Azure subscription, accounts, and cost management. So we are in week 2. I hope we all have our documents with us so we can be able to review it together. So firstly, I'll talk about management group subscriptions and their hierarchy and how everything works, kind of. Did you get me? When you look at Azure subscription, you look at what it really means, the management group, and so on. Let me start with the explanation from afresh so we can be able to be carried along through the whole processes. Is that fine? Okay, so management group. So what management group really means, literal terms, it just talks about a management is a container of subscriptions. So we have a lot of subscriptions together. They are contained into a container called a management group. Like now, an instance, you sign up to Azure. One thing is going to be formed, and that thing is called a tenant. That tenant is called a management group. Do you understand? A management group is just like the housing of everything, every subscription you can ever have in Azure under one group called a management group. So a management group in sense is just a container consisting of one or more subscriptions. A container consisting of one or more subscriptions. That's what you call a management group. Now, under a management group, you have something called a subscription. You understand? A subscription is like a what Microsoft or a cloud service know you to be. Kind of. Let me explain what I mean by that. If they want to charge you for a service used, they will charge you based on your subscription. Do you understand? Every charges, the cards and everything will be connected to your subscription. For instance, in a subscription, you have multiple resource groups. Okay, let me give you an hierarchy of it for more explanation on it. So, can you see this picture here that I'm showing? You have a management group, you have subscription, and under it you have resource group. Under the resource group, you now have your resources. Let me explain it better from the ground side. So your resources are your virtual machine, your storage account, your what do I call it? Kubernetes cluster, database, and also all those services. They are called resources. Those resources are stored, are categorized using a resource group. Like for instance, I can say this resource group belongs to this particular team. So everything under that resource group belongs to team A, for instance. Everything under it, like they have a virtual machine, they have storage account, they have key vault and all those things. You categorize them into a resource group. A resource group contains a list of resources categorized together to form a container. That container is called a resource group. A resource group, series of resource group or a single resource group or multiple resource groups are stored under what is called a subscription. Do you get it? You have resource group A, resource group B, resource group C. They can be stored under what is called a subscription. A subscription is what Microsoft looks at when it wants to bill. Like it wants to send your bill and say, okay, this month, this is what you spend, and so on and so forth. It is going to charge your subscription, not your resource group. Please, do you get that concept? Yes. It charges your subscription, not your resource group. So your subscription is one that contains your card details, um, your cost overview and many other things. I will talk about it along the way. Okay, that being said, I have explained what a management group means. That's just a tenant. And under that tenant, in some categories or in some enterprise organizations, you have multiple tenants. For instance, look at this picture that I'm sharing here. I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you to read through it also. So you can see that you have a main tenant called root management group. That is a management group, right? Under that management group, you can have other management groups and you can have subscriptions. For instance, you have root management group, you have another management group called human resources management group, IT management group, marketing management group, and you have other EA subscription under EA subscription and so on. Under the human resource management group, you have a subscription called dev test subscription, and you have another management group called apps. Under the IT management group, you have another management group called production, and you have another two management group called Geo Region 1, Geo Region 2. And under it, you have different subscriptions. For instance, Geo Region 1 has these two subscriptions, Geo Region 2 has these three subscriptions. Now, under marketing management group, we have another two subscriptions called free trial and free trial. I hope I'm able to explain how you can categorize your management group and subscriptions. And also, I stated earlier that your charges, meaning your payment system and so on, are done under your subscriptions and not your management group. Please, I want us to get to that aspect.